This is Robopop S2F. It also goes under Robopop Mini 25. Control board from top to bottom. Emergency shutdown button. Chamber air temperature regulator. Start button. Cool down button. Front part of the machine is the hopper for corn kernels, drive motor for batcher, sifter with drive motor. Electrical compartment. Be aware, electrical compartment is closed. The inner part of its lid has electrical drawing. Sifter is 4 rollers supported, 2 of which are driven, 2 others are driving. The motor is connected to driving rollers shaft with a clutch. In case the sifter does not rotate, you need to check the cleanness of rollers, to check the absence of wear and tear, to check integrity of shaft's bearings, to check the bolts operability that connect shaft with clutch, to check operability of the motor itself. In the electrical compartment to the left, temperature regulator, start button, cool down button. At the top, chamber's protective thermostat, sifter motor's capacitor, frequency converter of the chamber's motor, batcher's motor driver, power supply unit 24 volt, supplying voltage to all elements, controller, relays K1, K2, K3, K4. Relay K1 controls the contactor KM1 that energizes the whole circuit. Relay K2 controls the contactor KM2 that energizes the heaters. Relays K3 and K4 control phase and neutral input to the sifter's motor. Lower row. Solid-state relay for feeding the heaters. Contactor KM2 for feeding heaters. Contactor KM1 for feeding the whole circuit. Voltage control relay. Circuit breaker. Protecting thermostat is to be checked by ring up. It should be normally closed. Power supply unit is to be checked by measuring voltage on terminals 0 and 24 volts. Power supply unit may be checked indirectly by seeing green LED indicator. Controller. If placing an order for the controller, it is necessary to provide the photo of the nameplate so that we provide the correct firmware version. Frequency controller. On the converter's display, you see the frequency in Hertz that is supplied to the chamber's convection motor. In this case, it is 40 Hz. Solid-state relay is checked by measuring the resistance. In case the contacts ring short, the relay is faulty and should be replaced. For replacing temperature sensor, it is necessary to open the side compartment, dismantle heat insulation, and you will have access to the temperature sensor. If you need to replace the sifter motor, the wiring is also in the same compartment. The chamber's convection motor. Please know that the convection motor is to be changed in assemble with impeller because these elements are dynamically balanced. Separate replacement will lead to imbalance and consequently to impeller's destruction. External manifestation of impeller's destruction shows in unwanted sounds in the chamber. The working chamber compartment. The temperature sensor is in the chamber's compartment. To replace the lamp, you need to take off the protective glass and replace the lamp, wearing gloves. For checking the heaters, you will need to dismantle the right hatch, remove the thermal insulation mat. After that, you will get access to the current-carrying bus bars of the heaters. You will need to check the heater's resistance, which must be nearly 11 ohm. Each heater's resistance is 22 ohm. At parallel connection, the combined resistance will be 11 ohm. If the combined resistance is either 22 ohm or infinity, it will mean that either one heater or both failed. For replacing the heaters, you will need to dismantle the heater's block by unwinding the bolts. To dismantle the current-carrying bus bars, remove the old heaters and install new ones. Note, please, that while mounting current-carrying bus bars, you must use current-conducting paste Molykote HSC+. In the upper part of the compartment, there is a sheath where the protective thermostat's bulb is inserted.